Hi, this is Craig Ballantyne, author of The Perfect Day Formula, and today we're going to talk about how to stay motivated. And we're going to stay motivated with what I call the fourth pillar of success. Now, in our series here, we've talked about the first pillar, which is better planning and preparation. We've talked about getting professional accountability and positive social support. And here in the fourth pillar, we're going to talk about a meaningful incentive for your life. That is the best way to stay motivated. Now, it's not about listening to other people's speeches. It's not about motivating ourselves with money. It's about finding something deep within our hearts and our minds that's a meaningful incentive to us. So when I first developed these four pillars, I thought any old incentive would do. I thought, if you wanted to lose weight and you paid yourself $200, that you'd stick to it. But research shows that people don't stick to it when the incentive is not meaningful to them. It really has to be internal. External motivation, it just kind of wears off. And so you really need to get the internal motivation to keep you going. That's how you stay motivated. So let's talk about finding that for you. So if you want to lose weight, what I've found is that buying yourself a new pair of jeans, that external motivation, is not enough. But if you think, I want to have more energy for my kids. I want to be around when my kids graduate college in 20 years from now. I want to lose weight so that my spouse looks at me again. That's a meaningful incentive for change. And that's what keeps people going through those tough times and those dark days. That's when we need to motivate ourselves. And that is when only the internal motivation keeps us going. Likewise, if you want to build a side business or you want to make more money, it's probably going to require you working a little bit more, sacrificing a little bit more. And so, after a couple of days, we can get by on external motivation alone, but then we get into those tough times. We get into oh man, I got to do this again. And it's only when we're doing this for an internally motivating reason. We want to make more money to send our kids to college because we really care about their future. That's going to keep you going. But if you're just making money to buy yourself, a new coat or, buy yourself a fancy car, that's the kind of stuff that doesn't keep you going long term. You really have to reach deep into your heart to find what's meaningful to you. So back in the day when I was struggling with my anxiety attacks, well, quite frankly, when you have anxiety, you just have a built-in meaningful incentive. You do anything you possibly can to get rid of it because it is so crazy. It's a black box. You can't explain it to somebody else. You can't explain it to yourself. It's so frustrating, and you just want to get your health back. And so that was a meaningful incentive to me, and it kept me going even when times were tough. I was always going to the yoga and meditation sessions, even though I didn't like them. I was showing up, getting my accountability, having positive social support from my friends. I was planning and preparing to overcome this anxiety because it meant so much to me. And so whatever it is you want to change, health, wealth, improving your mental outlook on life, you can do it when you have a meaningful incentive in place. So find that, and that is how you motivate yourself. That is how you stay motivated when you have a meaningful incentive, the fourth pillar of success, in place for you. So that's it. If you want to find out more about the 5 pillars, go to freeperfectdaybook.com, read all about them there and the rules you need to put in place for your life and how to create a vision for your future so that you dominate your days and take back control of your life. And that's what it's all about. So this is Craig Ballantyne, and I'm going to come back to you with the 5th pillar, the most important one of all, in the next video in our series.